The budget estimates are upcoming. They are being worked on now because the budget is supposed to be read by June, by 30th of June. And we have some interesting facts. Now, we are funding the Haiti mission for 5 billion shillings. This is a mission that we were told that the United Nations and member states that were interested in that project are going to fund. Now we are ending up to dig into our pockets as Kenyans to pay for that through our taxes. And this government does not care about us at all. Because while they chuck out 5 billion shillings to maintain security in a foreign country, which by the way we have no trading interest at all with, which by the way are not even our neighbors in our region in particular, we are having health problems back at home. The system that is supposed to take care of the health insurance fund of the country is actually not functioning properly. Functions today, doesn't function tomorrow. But in the end, it's more important for them to pocket some money while they do abroad and faraway missions rather than do the things that matter to Kenyans. Yet, we are the ones who pay these taxes. Yet, this money comes from our pockets. And to show you just how unimportant you are to them, the president is on a tour in the city. And instead for him to use the money that he's using to tour the city for better projects and things that can better the lives of Kenyans, he's spending millions gallivanting around the city to showcase how much he's done and making promises that practically don't make sense. Because when you're told they will build a 30 or 100 floor building in Eastleigh, it's not feasible. Because you have an airbase right in the middle of Eastleigh. And due to flight paths, you cannot go beyond 6 floors or 7 floors. And in some areas, you can't even go beyond 4 floors because of the flight paths. But apparently, the people are promised this and cheered on. You may say that I'm being unfair to the president, and let's assume I am. But let us sit down and analyze promise by promise that was made during the campaign period and at the campaign trail in 2022. How many promises have been fulfilled? How many of the things that we have been promised have been done to completion? And how many of the things that are being done by the government today and implemented fully are actually things that help you and I? It is the filth that is our politics. It is the problem with our politics. It does not do things for the good of the country. It does things for their own benefits and for the benefit of the politicians. But who is to blame? Is it them? Is it we, the electorate? Because there's no member of parliament who wakes up and says, I'm the member of parliament today for this particular constituency. Voters go to the ballots, they make a decision, they cast their ballots, and eventually at the end of the day, the IEBC declares a winner. So if there's a problem with our leader, then perhaps I think the problem is with the electorate, because we are the ones who do not weigh the consequences of voting in a particular person. Because I do not even think the Kenyan electorate at a point sits and weighs the trustability of a person as a candidate. Can you trust the person to deliver? Have they done something somewhere that proves they can deliver on the projects they promised to deliver for you? They come to our constituencies, to our counties, and the presidential candidates go around the country and make thousands of promises. But are they feasible? Even at the current financial place we are at as a country, do you think it's feasible to fulfill all those promises they are making to us? Do we have the funds? Do we have the capacity? We are not even able to service our debts well without financial strain. Do you think we can fulfill these promises if we are not able to even pay our civil servants anymore on time? And with all the wastage that goes on in our country, all the money that is being used to renovate state lodges and the state house, all the money that is being used for political campaigns and political tours and tours outside the country, do you think even the little we have can help us fulfill those promises? That is a question you and I need to answer, because we are the electorate. We are the ones who lease those offices to them for a period of 5 years with a renewable term. And some others, like members of parliament, they can renew as many times as we wish to elect them. But my question is this: are we the problem, or are they the problem? And that is my unfiltered insights.